welcome to the West Bend Fieldhouse as West Bend Community Cable TV brings you girls high school basketball. Our game tonight in the North Shore Conference is the West Bend West Spartans against the Port Washington Pirates. Along with cameraman Tom Stoff, I'm the Barry Hirsch. Here's your starting lineups for tonight for the Port Washington Pirates. They go with number 22, Tiana Davis, number 5, Abby Fritsch, number 12, Jenna Ullman, number 50, Emmeline Pujanowski, and number 20, Haley Sullivan. Jacob Wall is the head coach of the Pirates. For the West Bend West Spartans, it's number 5, Mia Salonen, number 10, Ellie Moyer, 14 is Lexi Williams, 22, Abby Eckert, 24, Bella Baker. Joe Pintons is the head coach, and while I was giving those lineups, the Spartans get the first basket, Lexi Williams, and it's 2-0 as we start play here tonight at the Fieldhouse. Shot off on the rim, no good, but the rebound by Port. Can't control it, Spartans come up with it. Driving up quickly now, that's Bella Baker. She'll go up for it, no good. Rebound off the left side by Lexi Williams is no good. And Port Washington comes down with it. We're 1 minute into the game, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Spartans. Pujanowski with the ball outside the circle, works it over left side to Fritsch. Now down on the left baseline, double team, nice one there by the Spartans, and they'll force the turnover. So it will be Spartan basketball. Spartans by that veteran coach, Joe Pintons, been back behind that Spartan bench now for many years. Here's Eckert, lob pass down low to Baker. Bella in the line, has the ball slapped away as she tried getting it to Lexi Williams. And here come the Pirates. 2-0 in favor of West, 90 seconds gone by here in the game. Ball tapped away, taken away by the Spartans. Down quickly, up underneath, basket up and good. Ellie Moyer for 2 points, and the Spartans lead 4-0. Early in the contest, just 2 minutes gone by in this game. Deep right side, a 3-ball, draws nothing by Sullivan for Port Washington. Here come the Spartans off the quick rebound shot, no up by Lexi Williams. Second time by Williams, no good. Another one by Williams, no good. And finally, Lexi Williams gets one to fall after getting herself 2 straight offensive rebounds. Now 6-0 in favor of the Spartans. And a steal by the Spartans. Shot up is no good, and the Pirates get the rebound. This is Tiana Davis with the ball, takes it down on the baseline left, passes over to Ullman. Over to Fritsch for a 3-ball shot off the side of the glass, no good. Spartans get the rebound, quick breakaway try here, up and in for the 2 points. Ellie Moyer has 4 points right now for the Spartans, and it's an 8-0 game in favor of West Bend West. Just over 3 minutes gone by here in the game, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Jacob Wall for the Port Washington Pirates. 14:58 in the half. It's West 8 and Port Washington nothing. This is girls high school basketball on West Bend Community TV. So out of the Port Washington timeout, an early one taken there by head coach of the Pirates, Jacob Wall. His team trailing 8-0. Spartans go on offense. Shot from three-point line by Moyer is good. Ellie Moyer rings the bell from three-point range, and it's now 11-0 in favor of the Spartans. 14:35 to play in the half. Driving up and missing the shot. It's no good by Pujanowski. Spartans on the rebound. Already up by 11. Here's Moyer, another 3-ball. That one goes down also. Back-to-back 3-point shots by Ellie Moyer. And it's a 14-0 game in favor of the Spartans. Moyer with 10 of the 14 points here. A shot up, no good again by Port Washington. And another rebound control down by the Spartans. Looking to blow this one away possibly early and run away and hide. Salonen passes over to Eckert. Her shot in and out, no good. Rebound brought down by the Pirates. Now driving hard, and oh boy, she's going to get called for the travel. Yes, she is. That's Tiana Davis taking one too many steps. So we'll get our first player sub of the night for Port Washington. Sydney Heft will come in for the Pirates and give Pujanuski a break. 13:43 remaining in the half. And the Spartans with a 2-touchdown lead at 14-0. Moyer shot for three. That misses the mark. But an offensive rebound control down and brings it back around. Outside the circle, here's Baker. Nice ball movement here by the Spartans. Williams driving in the paint, puts it up too high off the back bracket. No, offensive rebound, up and in. Lexi Williams gets herself 2 points. It's now 16-0. And here's a turnover and taken away by the Spartans. Lexi Williams goes up, misses. Offensive rebound, shot up and missed. Tipped away out of bounds. And it will be Spartan basketball. Lexi Williams and Ellie Moyer doing all the scoring so far. There's another 2 points. And that is Sophia Haymauer getting the first 2 points of her career tonight. And it's 18-0, but finally a basket put in by the Pirates to break their streak and get them on the board. Shot missed by the Spartans. Pirates get the rebound. Shot up is no good by Heft. And it will be Spartan basketball. Up front to Lexi Williams, down on the left side to Moyer. Toss it back outside to Gussie. Now Hemauer, top of the key pass to Baker. Drives in the lane. Baker high off the glass and the board no good. Rebound brought down by Port Washington. 18-2 in favor of the Spartans. Just over 6 minutes have elapsed here in the first half. Now Davis puts up a shot for three. That's no good. Rebound brought down by the Spartans. Quickly up into the front court. Baker passes off to Moyer. She'll fire a shot. That one misses the mark off. No. And the rebound brought down by Port Washington. 11:20 to play in the first half. 18-2 in favor of the Spartans. They took a 18-0 lead. Now stopping between the circles momentarily with Sullivan. Had to wait for the play to develop. Passes it back over to Fritsch. Now defense by the Spartans. Ball tipped away out of bounds. And it will stay with Port Washington. Pujanuski returns for Port Washington, and Nina Zupa comes in for the first time tonight for the Spartans. Under 11 minutes to play in the half. Fritsch driving, shooting, and hitting it for two. Abby Fritsch, her first 2 points. (18-4). And driving and a no. Turnover on the Spartans. That won't make Joe Pittens too happy on that call. Pressure in the backcourt now by the Spartans. Port breaks the pressure. Here's Davis getting it across. Deep left side, 3-ball. And ring it up for Abby Fritsch. And all of a sudden, a little bit of a run here by the Pirates makes it an 18-7 game. Spartans came out hot, but now all of a sudden have gone a little bit cold. And a whistle, and we're going to get our first foul of the night. They call this one on Emily Pujanowski. That is her first and the first team foul. And Joe Pintons wants to take a timeout and talk things over. Timeout, 10-11 to play till half. It is West Bend West 18 and Port Washington 7. The Bearberry Hirsch back with Tom Stoff here at the Fieldhouse in West Bend. 10-11 to play in the half, and it's West with a good lead at 18-7. Spartans jumped out to an 18-0 lead before Port Washington started making a little bit of a run, so they've put up a 7-0 run right now, Port. Here is a steal by Port Washington as the Spartans will try to go back on defense now. Driving in some heavy traffic, it's Davis, gets around, ball tipped away out of bounds, and it will stay with Port Washington. Lexi Williams back in for the Spartans. Kelsey Gorbett will check in for the first time tonight. Kelsey, the 5'7" junior. 8 minutes gone by here in half number one. Spartans with the lead, driving side of the lane. Tiana Davis can't get the layup to go down. Spartans get the rebound. Work it around over to Corbett. Tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Spartans. Work it in the middle, driving around. Bella Baker goes up and is fouled, or excuse me, that is Eckert that gets fouled. And they're going to call the foul for Port Washington on Haley Sullivan. Second team foul. It'll be a two-shot situation here. First free throw is no good. That was the first free throw by either team so far tonight. And Abby will get one more. And she'll nail that one. Abby Eckert makes 1 out of 2, and it's a 19-7 game. Spartans with the lead, 9.5 minutes to play till halftime. Sullivan has the ball taken away from her, and the Spartans come up with it. Driving hard to the lane and driving and fouling at the foul. Eckert will draw it and go to the line. Good breakaway there by the Spartans. Abby Fritsch will pick up the foul for Port Washington. That's her first and the third team foul on the Pirates. First free throw, a little bit too high off the back bracket, will not go down. One more coming for Nina. And she'll make that one. Nice bank off the back of the board for Nina. 20-7, Spartans with the lead. Double teamed at midcourt. Ball almost tipped loose. Davis keeps it up. She'll fire the ball away over. Keep control. Top of the key, Pujanowski for a three. That one's no good. And the Spartans get the rebound. Up court quickly, Moyer. She'll pop right side for three, and she'll hit it. "13 points now for Moyer on her third three ball of the game. 23-7. Shot up by Port Washington is no good. Spartans with the rebound. $8:25 remaining here in the first half. Lexi Williams on the right wing. Ball tapped away. She gets it back. Now Lexi puts it on the floor. She'll drive baseline left. Push it across right side. Off the glass. Abby Eckert for two. Eckert now with three, and it's 25-7. Spartans by 18 points. Down low, baseline off the glass. Sullivan couldn't get it to go down, but she takes the foul. And the foul is called on Lexi Williams, her first, and that is the first team foul on West Bend West here in the half. So free throws coming up now for Haley Sullivan. She'll miss the first. Wholesale substitutions now for Joe Pintons and the Spartans. One more coming for Haley. She'll bank that one in off the back of the glass. And it's 25-8. West leads with 7:55 to play in the half. Corbett driving, pace, pushes it down to Zupa. She'll fire a shot off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound chased down in that coffin corner, however, by Sullivan. Nice one there. Push it back, fadeaway shot by Gussie from the right side is good. 27-8. Spartans by a 19-point advantage. Shot right side for three, draws nothing but air. Here come the Spartans. Driving, shooting, off the back 5 second by Zupa, no good. Ball chased down, out of bounds, it will be Spartan basketball. On the inbound pass, Sullivan takes control. She'll drive. Push it away inside to Corbett. Now left side, Baker for three. That one is not any good. And the rebound brought down by Port Washington. 6:50 in the half and a 27-8 lead for the Spartans. Now shooting, Sullivan gets it for three. She has 4. And it's 27-11. 16-point advantage for West Bend West. Here's Goosey driving. Push across to Solon, and she'll go up off the glass. No. Rebound fought for, brought down by Port Washington, and in the hands of Sullivan. And we'll get a timeout, I believe, called by Jacob Wall of Port Washington. So timeout on the court, 6:24 to play, first half. It's West Bend West leading Port Washington 27-11. The Bearberry Hirsch with Tom Stoff here at the West Bend Fieldhouse. 27-11, West Bend West leading Port Washington. This is girls basketball, and a programming note coming up here for you. West Bend West and West Bend East, boys and girls basketball. A 2-night back-to-back suite here for you. Mark your calendars now for a programming note. We will have live, that's right, L-I-V-E, live coverage of both games. December 21st, it's the East-West boys. Then the next night on the 22nd of December, live coverage of the East-West girls. So mark your calendars now, live boys and girls basketball, back-to-back nights, December 21st and 22nd. Here's Port Washington out of the timeout. Driving up for a layup was Davis. She couldn't get it. And the Spartans come away with the ball. Up the middle and no good for Bella Baker. And Port Washington comes up with it. Just under 6 minutes remaining now in the half. 16-point lead at 27-11. Fritsch has the ball tapped out of bounds into the Spartan bench. Sydney Heft will come back in for Port Washington. Tiana Davis will get a breather. Now on the inbound pass to Fritsch. She has the ball knocked away, but they'll say it was last off of her, so it is Spartan basketball. And that's now 7 turnovers on the Pirates. Spartans with just 3 so far. And here comes West. Baker up into the front court to Sullivan. Or Salonen, excuse me. And the foul called on Port Washington on Jenna Ullman. That's 4 team fouls now on Port Washington. West still looking great with only 1 foul in this half already. That's all. That's right, just 1. Inbound pass to Hemauer. Now driving on the baseline, Bella Baker. Shot up, missed. Rebound brought down by Port Washington. Driving around, Ullman puts up a shot short. Spartans get the rebound. Try a fast break, running it quickly up into the front court is Salonen. She'll fire a shot off the side of the rim, no good. Tipped off out of bounds, it will be Port Washington basketball. Abby Eckert comes back in for the Spartans. Goosey takes a breather. And Lexi Williams will also come in and give a breather to Mia Salonen. Port Washington takes the ball back over on offense, under 5 minutes remaining in the half. Pujanowski driving, puts it in the middle for a shot by Heft. It's no good. Rebound control down by the Spartans. Quickly running it up with it is Bella Baker. Gives way to Moyer. Now push it back out to Eckert. Eckert, bounce feed pass, drive left side Williams. Lexi up off the glass for 2. Lexi has 8 points now, and it's 29-11, an 18-point advantage for the Spartans. Fritsch drives, has the ball stolen away. Spartans try to go up by 20. Here's Bella Baker for the basket. And that's exactly what they were able to do. It's now 31-11 in favor of the Spartans. Under 4 minutes remaining in the half. Ullman, bounce back over to Sullivan. She'll fire a shot from 3 range, no good. Spartans all over the boards on that one. 20 rebounds now for West Bend West to just 11 for Port Washington. Moyer over to Hemauer for 3, count it! Sophia Hemauer for the 3-point. She has 5. And it's 34-11. Driving, Pitoy out of bounds. It will stay with Port Washington. Spartans have led this one right from the beginning. Jumped out to an 18-0 run. Port's biggest threat so far was a 7-0 run, which made it an 18-7 game. But that's been about the most offensive spurt we've seen from Port Washington so far tonight. Here's Hemauer open for another shot, and it's good. 36-11 in favor of West Bend West. Under 3 minutes to play in the half. Davis driving, pounce feed pass to Fritsch. Back to Davis. Good ball handling here by Port. Ullman, based on the line, he can't find an open man to Sullivan. Now a deep 3-ball off the side of the glass. Offensive rebound, shot up no good. And a whistle will stop play with 2:32 in the first half. And they're going to get Bella Baker for the foul. That's only the second team foul on the Spartans, so very good play here in the first half for the Spartan defense. Have only had 2 fouls. And a warning now being issued, I believe, to the Port Washington coach. What exactly, I'm not sure. But whatever it was, he got a warning, and one more will cost him a technical. Foul going to be called on Ellie Moyer. That's her first. 3 team fouls now on the Spartans. 4 on Port Washington with 2:27 to play in the half. Inbound to Davis, top of the key, open for a shot. It's no good by Ullman. Spartans get the rebound. Work it down around. Moyer for three. Nope, too much off the back bracket. Port Washington grabs the rebound into the hands of Davis. Her shot is up and no good. One and done that time. And here come the Spartans at the 2-minute mark. Moyer to Eckert. Bounce the pass to Lexi Williams. Lexi couldn't handle the ball and turns it over. It's now 4 turnovers on the Spartans. A 25-point advantage at 36-11. Open right side, Heft for a 3-ball. That's no good. Out of bounds. Now bringing it down, pushed back around, try to still get one. In the paint, shot up short by Sydney Heft, but she'll draw the foul and go to the line for 2 shots. They're gonna call this one on Nina Zupa. 4 team fouls now on the Spartans. Free throws coming, and first one is good for Sydney Heft. Second free throw is no good. And the Spartans get the rebound with 1:18 remaining here in half number 1. Turn it back around, driving up, Moyer, good. Moyer with 15 points here in the first half already, as we go under a minute to play here in the half. Steal by the Spartans. And they can't get one as they turn it right back over. Now Port Washington with a chance. Shot up, no good. Whistle and a foul going to be called. Sophia Haymauer gets the foul, and now 5 on the Spartans. But another 2-shot situation for foul shots here. Emily Pujanowski with the ball at the line. And she'll miss the first. Pirates now 2 out of 5 from the free throw line. One more coming for Emily. She'll miss that one. Pass blocked away, intended for Salonen, out of bounds. Port basketball with 29 seconds remaining in the half. Pirates will play for one last shot. Down by 26 at 38-12. Driving is Heft. She'll put up a shot. It's short. Spartans get the rebound. Maybe can get one here before the buzzer with 8 seconds. Quickly up front, Corbett. She'll fire a shot and hit the shot. Kelsey Corbett gets the basket, and that'll end the first half. And it's all West Bend West. Okay. Welcome back to the West Bend Fieldhouse with camera operator Tom Stoff, the Bear Barry Hirsch. Got a bit of correction on the score. It's 40-12, not 38-12. So it's a 28-point lead for the Spartans as we go to the second half. Ellie Moyer leads the way with 15 points for the Spartans. Lexi Williams has 8. Port Washington, Abby Fritsch has 5. That's the only high score right now for the Pirates. Foul right out of the chute here to start the second half is on Jenna Ullman. That's her second. And we will have a couple of free throws coming up for Abby Eckert. Abby has 3 points. Abby now has 4 points. Spartans now 3 of 5 from free throw shooting. And she nails her second. 2 of 2. And it's a 30-point game at 42-12. Spartans' biggest lead was the halftime lead a moment ago at 28. They jumped out to an 18-0 lead in this game tonight before Port Washington went on a 7-0 run. And as I alluded to in the first half, that's been the biggest offensive spurt we've seen from Port Washington. Now Pajanewski in trouble out in between the circles, gets it away just in time to Abby Fritsch. She'll put it back over to Jenna Ullman. Back over to Pajanewski. She'll drive and get one to going off the side of the rim. So it's 42-14 in favor of the Spartans. A little over a minute gone by here in the second half. Driving up in heavy traffic, putting one up is Bella Baker. No, she gets her own rebound, however. And they'll tie it up and call the jump ball, so the alternate arrow will favor Port Washington. And in case you missed it earlier, we're going to tell you once again about a couple of live games coming up here shortly. Here's a basket by Tiana Davis, featuring West Bend East and West Bend West boys and girls. On the other side, there's a show for Lexi Williams. Lexi now in double figures with 10 points. (44-16). Just over 2 minutes expired here in the second half. Davis drives for three, shot, no. Rebound brought down by the Spartans. Fast break coming up into the front court. It's Williams. Gives way over to Bella Baker. And Baker will get the chance to get a complete three-point play. The Port Washington foul is on Tiana Davis. Free throw short by Bella Baker. Offensive rebound by the Spartans. And a whistle call, and a turnover will go to Port Washington. We've played 2.5 minutes here in half number 2. And the Spartans have made it now a 30-point game at 46-16. Here's a steal by the Spartans. Driving up, oh, a little bit of bump and grind as Ellie Moyer tried to going up for one. And the foul gonna get called on Emily Pujanowski. That is her second. Third team foul already here in the half. And Ellie Moyer have to come over to the side and get a little bit of medical attention. So while we have a break here, we're going to let you know to get your viewing ready for 2 live broadcasts. December 21st, it's West Bend East and West Bend West boys, and we will have live coverage of that game on December 21st. The next night, December 22nd, live coverage of West Bend East, West Bend West girls basketball. Haymauer makes the first free throw. So we had a lot of fun during the football season doing those live broadcasts, and we'll look forward to bringing you back-to-back nights of boys and girls basketball. Again, that's December 21st, the East-West boys. December 22nd, the East-West girls. Both games live right here on West Bend Community TV. 48-16 now in favor of the Spartans. Shot off the right side is no good. Rebound brought down by the Spartans. So Port Washington's shooting woes continuing here in the outset of half number 2. Foul going to be called on Pujanowski, and that is 3 on Emily, and already 4 team fouls on Port Washington, and we're just over 3 minutes into this second half. Inbound pass, nice fake on the baseline by Baker. She'll put up a shot and miss it, and Port Washington gets the rebound. Pujanowski puts a 3-ball up, it's no good, and the Spartans get the rebound. Spartans have doubled up on rebounds now, 30-15. And as I announced that one, Baker gets a basket for 2 points. And it's 50-16. Driving on the baseline, shut down, bring it back around. Cross-court pass over to Sullivan. She'll fire, nothing but air. Spartans get the rebound. Here's Baker, pass to Gussie. Top of the key to Hemauer. She'll pass, whoa, tightrope back there by Gussie. Loses the ball. Unforced turnover there, and the Pirates come up with it. Work around the perimeter. Nice ball handling by Port. Here's Ullman, and Jenna Ullman called for the travel. That's 11 turnovers now on Port Washington. Spartans with 7 turnovers, and Spartans have the basketball. Down low, Lexi Williams drives off the glass. Nice one there by Lexi Williams. Lexi now has 12 points. And it's 52-16 as the onslaught continues here for the Spartans. Drive up, force, nothing there except the Spartans on the board. Here's Bella Baker. 5 minutes gone by here in half number 2 now. Back to Lexi. She'll push it over to Zupa. Down low, and ball intercepted, taken away by Port Washington. Spartans quick to get back on the defense, though, and shut it down. Right side, Davis. Baseline, pushes one up, nothing there. Spartans come up with it. And Joe Pintons gets up off the bench, and he'll take a timeout. 12:15 remaining in the basketball game. And it's all Spartans leading Port Washington 52-16. Back here at the West Bend Fieldhouse, the Bear Barry Hirsch with camera operator Tom Stoff. 12 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this North Shore matchup between the two teams, and it's well in control by West Bend West at 52-16. Driving, putting up a shot is Nina Zupa. And in all honesty, right from the get-go, the Spartans have never been challenged in this game tonight at all. They opened up an 18-0 lead before Port Washington finally got going on a 7-0 run. Here's a deep 3-ball shot by Sullivan, no good. And the Spartans get yet another rebound. Back out, shot by Gussie is no good. Port Washington now going to try a fast break. Lead pass up and missed the shot. Had a chance there by Hefton. She couldn't get it to go down. Spartans get the rebound back on offense. Deep shot, no good. One and done that time for the Spartans as Port Washington controls the boards. And we're going to get a timeout call now by Jacob Wall for Port Washington. 11:15 remaining in the game. West Bend West 54, Port Washington 16. Set to go back to play-by-play action here at the West Bend Fieldhouse, 54-16. Port Washington trailing the Spartans by a landslide right now. Here come the Spartans now back on offense to Port Washington. Here's a deep three ball off the side of the rim, no good. And the Spartans have the rebound. Taken away by Port Washington. And given right back over to the Spartans, so they trade steals and turnovers. Corbett down on the baseline to Goosey. Fire the fadeaway shot by Moyer, no good. Rebound brought down and controlled by Goosey, and she gets it to go down. 4 points for Kira, and it's back now. It's to a 40-point game at 56-16. Shot again by Port is no good. Spartans have outscored Port so far in this half 16-4. Shot up and good. Ellie Moyer, that's her first points of the second half. She now has 17 in the game. She's the game leading scorer right now. And the onslaught continues. It's now 58-16 in favor of West. Shot deep right side by Fritsch for three. Abby Fritsch, her second three ball of the night. But on the other side, it's Lexi Williams getting one to go down for two. And Lexi now with 14 points. 60-19. Steal by the Spartans. Driving up for the layup and good is Ellie Moyer for another two. And we get a 30-second timeout taken by Port Washington. It's 62-19 in favor of West Bend West. Biggest lead the Spartans have had was at 40 at 56-16. But they've beaten that one now. And out of the timeout, here comes Port Washington as we go under 9 minutes remaining in the basketball game. Pujanowski lost the ball on the floor. Spartans come up with it. Driving down on the baseline, Salonen. Nice pass up underneath. Basket is good. Lexi Williams. 16 points in the game now for Lexi. 64-19 in favor of West Bend West. Driving down around, Fritsch lost the basketball. Another turnover. Coming up, reverse layup, good by Ellie Moyer. Moyer now with 21 points in the game. And it's 66-19 in favor of West Bend West. Here's Pujanowski driving, and a blocking foul going to be called on West Bend West. Ellie Moyer. That is her second and the first team foul on the Spartans here in the second half. Port Washington basketball. Boy, the game that we had for you prior to this one was also a blowout between West Bend East and Homestead with the boys. And that goes out of bounds. And that game was all West Bend East, winning it 51-30. And winning overall 91-63. And now this game goes into the nonstop clock rule with the WIAA rules because of the point differential here in the second half. So these last 8 minutes are going to fly by pretty quickly here. Ellie Moyer driving and getting one. 23 points now for Ellie Moyer. And it's 68-19 in favor of the Spartans. A 49-point advantage. And here's a steal by the Spartans. And a chance to go up by 51 points. This is unheard of. Up, can't quite get it. And Port Washington gets the board. Pass it over to Fritsch. Tapped away nicely, taken away by Salonen. Another turnover for Port Washington, another steal for the Spartans. Driving up, down, pass it back out to Hiemauer. Now baseline right, Salonen, she's tied up, finds the open player, shot up, off the glass, no good. And Port Washington grabs the rebound, 5:25 remaining in this game. Shot up, no, nothing but air, and draws the bottom of the net. Clock continues to roll. Evelina Wolf will check in for the first time tonight for the Spartans. Ellie Moyer will take a breather. Most likely her night is done with 23 points. Driving around, Spartans lose the basketball. That's now 10 turnovers on the Spartans. Shot up is good for Port Washington. First 2 points for Jenna Ullman. 68-21. Here's Hiemauer. Pushes it back to Goosey. She'll go across over other side to Wolf. She'll drive, has it partially tapped and blocked from behind. Here comes Port Washington. Fast break, layup coming up, short on the layup. And it will be brought back down by the Spartans. 4 minutes remaining. 68-21 in favor of the Spartans. And Wolf trying to get it in time but couldn't. Clock continues to roll here by the WIAA nonstop clock roll with the huge point differential here in the second half. Shot up short off the backboard, and Spartans get the rebound. Down low to Hiemauer. Shot out by her is no good. Rebound brought down by Port Washington. Up shot, no, not even a shot there. Intercepted away by the Spartans. Whistling a foul going to be called. Goes against Port Washington. Jenna Ullman picks up team third foul. Spartans on the far sideline. Corbett, ball tapped away out of bounds. It stays with the Spartans. Spartans had a 40-12 lead at the break. They're on pace to get at least 30 here in this half. Shot by Wolf is no good. Loose ball brought up underneath, shot no good. And the Spartans get it back. 2:05 remaining. Hiemauer pushes it down to Wolf. Wolf drives on the baseline and forced a turnover there. Down to Heft, she'll put up a shot, no good. Rebound brought down by the Spartans. 1:45 remaining. Out top to Wolf. Now Hiemauer for three off the side of the bracket, no good. Spartans get the board. 90 seconds remaining in this contest. Here's Wolf, down low to Goosey. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans with 1:14 in running. Inbound, pushed it up, no, as Goosey took a couple of steps. 1 minute remaining in the game, 1 minute, 68-21 in favor of West Bend West. Spartans have only allowed 9 points in the second half for Port Washington. Here's a deep shot off the side, no good. 38 seconds remaining. And Hiemauer loses the ball. Port Washington coming up with it. Tapped away, tipped out of bounds by Corbett with 28 seconds remaining. And we'll see if they can get another shot off before the buzzer sounds. It's 68-21. Tapped around with 6 seconds, fire a deep shot, no good. Tapped around, trying to get something, nope, they're gonna call travel. And that's all she wrote. The West Bend West Spartans with a dominating performance here tonight defeat the Port Washington Pirates 68-21, a 47-point margin of victory here tonight for the Spartans. Ellie Moyer leads the way with 23 points. Lexi Williams right behind with 16 points tonight. Spartans never looked from behind. They jumped out to an 18-0 lead. The only offensive spurt tonight for Port Washington came after that, a 7-0 spurt, made it 18-7. But then the Spartans would roll from there and make it a 28-point game at the break, 40-12. Early in the second half, the Spartans would open it up to a 40-point margin at 56-16. They'd make it a 49-point margin at 68-19, and they wind up winning it in the end by 47 points, 68-21, outscoring Port Washington in the second half, 28-9. So a big, big win here tonight by Joe Pintons and the Lady Spartans. Again, your final score, West Bend West 68 and Port Washington 21. On behalf of my camera operator, Tom Stoff, I'm the Bear Barry Hirsch. We thank you very much for watching this production of Girls High School Basketball on West Bend Community TV.